Yes, sir. What it do? What it do? It's the king himself, strictly. Man, let's talk about this. Versus is back. Yes, Versus is officially back, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. What we don't need to discuss what took Versus so long. It's just I'm glad music is coming back to the art form. I'm glad because all this BS about, the NBA and the gambling scandal with the politics, the shutdown, which I'm gonna talk about at a later date, and some other foolery that's going on in this nation. But to bring back Versus, shout out to Swiss, shout out to Tim. These two brothers, I hope they LLC their junk this time. But tonight it's going to be a banger, ladies and gentlemen. No Limit Records. Make them say, na na na. No Limit Records against I'm the number one stunner. Wah, 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 wah. Cash Money. Well, what y'all think about this? Because this is a banger. This is the matchup that else, but definitely caught me by surprise. Because I would have never thought Baby and P would be in the same room together. We already know, if you from the South, you already know the history between No Limit and Cash Money. It goes beyond music. So you guys do your research on that. But now my thing is this. Are they gonna play Young Money? Are they gonna play Young Money songs? Because this is something that need to be asked. Because even though Cash Money and No Limit have hits, you gotta include Cash Money. You gotta include Young Money with the Cash Money. You gotta play Young Money songs. You got to. Because to be honest, my prediction is I believe that Cash Money will beat No Limit. I believe Cash Money will beat No Limit. It's not going to be no landslide. It's not. I know you got some people that's going to be like, oh, landslide. Braden, what it do? But like I was saying, are they gonna? I got Cash Money beating No Limit. I got Cash Money beating No Limit. Not in the landslide, but Cash Money longevity outweighs No Limit longevity. You gotta realize No Limit's run was from 96 to 2000. They had a 4-year run. Remember that. They had a 4-year run. Now, Cash Money and No Limit started at the exact same time, but Cash Money longevity still exists to this day. The reason why Cash Money still relevant is because they know how to expand their horizons. They know how to market certain artists and put certain artists in different realms. That's why you have the hell you doing? That's why you have the Drakes, the Nicki Minaj's, the damn, who else? Fuck, I don't even know who. But you have certain artists on Cash Money. That's why I'm like, Young Money, they most likely they gonna play a couple Young Money songs. Most likely they are. I don't know. I believe not only that they gonna do it, I believe that they gonna C Murder is they gonna play a couple C songs. Free C. I know they probably gonna do a tribute. Snoop. I wish they perform No Limit songs that Snoop have done instead of that gin and juice bullshit. I mean, it's not bullshit, but that gin and juice foolishness. Like nobody wants that gin and juice on when you talk about No Limit versus Cash Money. Play Wolf, Buck 'em, Down for my end. I know they gonna play Down for my niggas. I know they gonna play Down for my niggas. Yo, what it do? What it do, Eddie? What it do? Everybody that's watching, what it do? What it do? I know that they gonna play Down for my niggas. So this is what I'm gonna get out of this. This is my song by song prediction. Um, when you talk about back that ass up, right? Back that ass up. What song could go against back that ass up from No Limit? What's that song? Maybe see you wobble wobble. Pop it, don't break it. You want love? Let's make it. The way you lick it, the way you lick your lips make me to stick it in the You wanna get to see? You heard me? So that's why I do. Yo, get on your side. That's why I think back that ass up versus wobble wobble. Wobble wobble. Back that ass up will beat wobble wobble landslide. Make them say versus damn. Make them say versus huh? Make him say I don't know. I think make it say would beat by Juvenile. Now if you want to talk about what you mean, I think, bro. I think in my opinion, I believe make him say will beat I believe wholeheartedly that they would see. This is why. Hey, that's between her and her man at the end of the day. But make him say to me, I think it would be both songs are classics to me. Which song has more of an impact? Make him say has a huge impact, more of an impact than Now, Down for My Niggas. What song could go against Down for My Niggas from Cash Money? But before touching that, because the song just slipped in my head. No Limit Soldiers versus Cash Money is an army nigga, a Navy nigga. If you really want a homeless nigga, engrave a nigga, Cash Money is an army nigga, a Navy nigga. If you ever trying to harmless nigga, engrave a nigga. Versus we No Limit Soldiers. I thought I told you. Now, to me personally, both songs are a tie. Both songs are tied. They're tied because if you think about it, they representing their set. BG, Cash Money is an army. P and them, nah, Nigga, we no limit soldiers. Nigga, I thought I told you. Now, it's going to get interesting. Now, I want to see what you guys think, because this versus is going to, y'all don't know what's going to go down. By Cash Money and No Limit starting the rebirth of verses, don't be surprised if they legit put 50 versus Wayne. I keep trying to tell people this. That is in the works. I told people this, I think last year or a couple years ago, that it was going to happen. That they are in the works. I'm trying to tell you. I wouldn't be surprised if it's freaking J-Lo versus Shakira. I wouldn't be surprised by that. I wouldn't be surprised if what the versus matchup that they probably not gonna have, and it's a question mark, is JD versus Puff. Based off they don't want Puff to get no shine. They still want to punish Puff over that bullshit. And yes, I'm gonna say bullshit because just look at both sides, right? Because both sides, if you think about it, it's we getting off topic. It's bullshit at the end of the day. What I'm about to say. Going back to No Limit Cash Money. It's going to set a trend. You know, don't be surprised if there's going to be Jodeci versus Drew Hill, or Jodeci versus Boyz II Men. I think Jodeci fits better against Drew Hill, father versus son. What else? Damn. There's a lot of matchups. Fuck. Yeah, let's get back to No Limit and Cash Money shit. Damn. If you want to do album for album, if you want to do album for album, I'd say Ghetto D versus 400 Degrees. I'm gonna say 400 Degrees beats Ghetto Dope. Doesn't mean I don't like Ghetto Dope. It means 400 Degrees has more of an impact than Ghetto Dope. Now, I mentioned song. Make him say has a better impact than Think about it. What songs are they gonna have against Hot Boys? See, that's another question. Neighborhood Superstar, We on Fire, I Need a Hot Girl. If they gonna do I Need a Hot Girl, They probably won't. I don't know. What song do you guys think could go against Neighborhood Superstar? We on fire. I need a hot girl. Because that is because that's a song that I don't think No Limit has against. I don't think No Limit has a song that could compete with I Need a Hot Girl. I don't think so. Now, if you want to play if they play mystical shit is gonna be any song Cash Money is gonna throw, in my opinion. I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all. Because Mystical was a monster. And you got Fiend. Who's gonna go against Fiend? What songs you got against Fiend, Mystical? Damn. I'm telling you, it's Mia X. It's dog. Y'all don't know. It's a tough one. Like, dog. It's a tough one. Because, and then you gotta play the Carter 2, 3. Like, dog, that's why I'm saying Cash Money got this. Cash Money is gonna win this versus because both are legends. Both sides are legends. I love both sides. No Limit didn't have longevity like that, but they got them songs, they got them albums. Effing Cash Money got longevity, and plus you got Young Money, and plus they got songs for days. So Cash Money is gonna win. Now I'm saying Cash Money. I'm a little biased because I grew up in a 98 baby in the 2000s. Cash Money was in their prime. Y'all forgot because y'all was so hypnotized with the aftermaths and all that. This is why I don't understand. How you a church and you got Halloween stuff and call it trunk or treat? You see, people be telling on themselves sometimes, bro. But and then Cash, oh my gosh. If I was Master P, I would play Soulja Slim songs. And if I was Baby, I will play BG songs. Soulja Slim versus BG. Always said that Slim was alive, and he still had his verses. Soulja Slim and BG will be that matchup. It's not no game out here, ladies and gentlemen. Like, it's not. But I am gonna say this. That this is the start of what's to come. Don't be surprised if a Jodeci versus Drew Hill, a Little Kim versus either Nicki or Foxy. At this point, I have Kim versus Fox. As far as with Nicki, Cardi B is still doing her thing, so it's a question mark on that. I love to see if they're gonna do record label by record label. I love to see Loud Records versus Loud Records versus. Damn. That's a tough one. Loud Records versus who? I'm not gonna say Def Jam because no. I say Priority. I could um damn. Y'all look at this. If you in Orlando, you know. If you in Orlando, right? I'm trying to tell you. If you in Orlando, this what you will see. Uh-huh. You would. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my, what festival is this? But yeah, them cops, oh my gosh. What y'all got going on tonight in Edenville, boy? If you in Orlando, like I was saying, you see cops like that, when it comes to the last of the month, it's that quarter. So they doing anything and everything just to get a raise. Now, since this is the month of October and this Halloween month, every day is a quarter. It's not no game out here. So for y'all that want to visit or want to move to Orlando, I don't think this is, the universal bullshit that you guys see on TV. No, it's not. It's not. So I love my city, but I'll be damned if you gonna have my city be like some fantasy land. No, it's not. It's real. Orlando, that's mine. That's why I love my city. It's real. It's dope in day. At nighttime, it's 50-50. But as a whole, it's dope as hell. But like I was saying, Little Kim and Foxy, I can see that. It depends. And they got over their foolishness. Now, Loud Records versus Priority, I think I'll fuck with that. I do. Who else? Oh shit. Huh? Who else? Damn. They're not gonna do Death Row versus Bad Boy. They definitely not gonna do that. So Kiss Christmas Goodbye. They definitely not gonna do that. They not, because look where Suge's at and look where Puff is at. You think them folks won't that happen? Hell no. Hell, shit. When Gucci and Jeezy, man, hey, it was a blessing, because whoever thought them two would be in the same room? Anybody from the South that know what I'm talking about? Damn. I love to see Usher versus Chris Brown. I love to see that. And some more. I'll do a video on that one. But yeah, that's my prediction. y'all tune in to tonight's verses. No Limit versus Cash Money. My prediction: Cash Money got this. And I'm not being biased just because I grew up in their prime. It's longevity, and then you got the extension of Young Money. So who knows? But this is your boy Strictly. You guys have a good night. Be blessed. One life, one love, and